In this video, we will cover the control style matchup against a faster style. We will be taking a look at the players, Shi Yu Qi, who is the control style, against Kodai Naraoka, the faster style. We will mainly take a look at the 2024 Singapore Open to examine their play styles, rhythm, and shot selection to understand the strengths of Shi Yu Qi and Naraoka's styles. Many know Kodai as a slower rally style based on the World Championships in 2023, but he also has a much faster attacking style. He aims to create opportunities in the front court and mid court, and when he plays down in the back court, he follows up quickly to create these opportunities.
Caught him out of position.
Now let's take a look at the control style. Shi Yu Qi's play style, in contrast to Kodai's, revolves less around physicality and more around his ability to create opportunities through subtle changes in his shots. He scores with pace changes and variation in the backcourt through accurate smashes or by creating opportunities by adding slices and punch clears.
Oh, again.
On paper, this should technically make Shi Yu Qi a good matchup against someone like Kodai, but on the court, it's a different story. These two players have different rhythms that they are comfortable with, as we all do. In this rally, you can see how Naraoka's rhythm is much faster but very scrambly.
What a pick up by Kodai.
This poses a problem for Shi Yu Qi because he relies more on punishing the slower shots by holding first and then changing his shot and the pace. In the second set, where Shi Yu Qi wins relatively comfortably, we can see that Kodai's rhythm was much slower in this set, which consequently allowed Shi Yu Qi to have full control over the rallies. However, in the third set, Kodai starts to hit faster shots in the backcourt, which allows him to follow up very quickly to the net, pushing the pace of the game. There are generally two reactions to this. The first reaction is to simply follow your opponent's pace. This is the easier option, but is ultimately the worst option. It doesn't require much thinking, but it hands the control of the rallies to your opponent. In this case, you can see that in the second set of the Singapore Open, Kodai stops playing at his faster rhythm, which allows Shi Yu Qi to control his shots and rhythm much better. The second option is to try to find ways to get back into your comfortable rhythm. For Shi Yu Qi, this means trying to slow the pace down until he finds an opportunity to suddenly change the speed. By slowing down the pace, Shi Yu Qi can utilize his changes of pace and shots more effectively, as he has more time to hold before playing his shots. For Kodai, this means trying to up the pace through faster shots and footwork. If he can increase the pace, Kodai can play toward his strengths and force Shi Yu Qi out of his comfortable rhythm.
Caught him out of position.
Now we understand what these two players want the rhythm of the game to be. However, the question still remains, how exactly do they increase the pace or slow it down? The answer lies in their shot selection. First, let's take a look at the Chinese shuttler. Shi Yu Qi's style involves many cross shots, which can be very punishing if the opponent is ready for them. Take a look at this rally and notice the number of times Shi Yu Qi runs the cross.
Good save, because Shi Yu Qi's been targeting that corner. And again, he held that late. This time going straight. What a rally this is. And again he defends it. It's still going. Oh, he wins it.
This is a very basic pattern in singles. When your opponent hits, it is in your best interest to hit the shuttle furthest away from them. And this is what Kodai was good at. Especially when the rallies begin to extend and Shi Yu Qi becomes impatient, he begins to force the attack in an attempt to end them, which often leads to unforced errors.
Shi Yu Qi pulling out all the stops. Being very careful while he's doing it.
Instead, Shi Yu Qi should try to be more calm and relaxed on defense. His focus should be on preventing Kodai from moving smoothly on the court with little holds in the front court and slowing down the pace by playing higher lifts and clears towards the back. Essentially, this means playing more of a defense-first style like Axelsen. This would work against someone like Kodai because he doesn't have the strongest of attacks on the World Tour. But it is much tougher to pull off against players like Axelsen or Li Zijia. Another important thing to mention is that if Shi Yu Qi plays this style, he should not aimlessly defend. Instead, he should look to break Kodai's combos and his rhythm. One way he can do this is by focusing on his shot choice in defense. For example, playing cross blocks on Kodai's drives and smashes in the backcourt. Not only does this prevent Kodai from following up quickly, but it also causes Kodai to change direction, which consequently drains more of his energy. Cross blocks are also not the only shot that works. Shots to the same corner or cross drives also work very well in the sense that they all prevent Kodai from following up quickly and putting more pressure at the net. In this rally, Shi Yu Qi displayed incredible variation in his defense, which ultimately gave him the opportunity at the end. Another very good example is the recent game at the 2024 Arctic Open. The variation in defense is ultimately what set Alex up for the point. This is the ability to counterattack. To summarize, Shi Yu Qi is a prime example of how to deal with faster players as a control-style player. The main goal is to try to play in your own comfortable rhythm. To do this, Shi Yu Qi played higher lifts, giving him more time to set up, and when the opportunity came, he changed pace. He also varied his shot selection by waiting before he hit his shots, making them more deceptive and adding variation to his defense. Despite trailing in the third, Shi Yu Qi ultimately ends up pulling through, winning 23-21 in extra points. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If you have any suggestions for future videos, let us know in the comments. And as always, thank you guys for watching.